Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is stirring strong feelings across Mzansi, and you'll want to stay until the end so you can check the sources and form your own opinion. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. We bring you real stories that speak to real South Africans. Earlier this week, members of the Patriotic Alliance made headlines when they arrived at Witbank Hospital and escorted a group of foreign nationals off the premises. According to witnesses, the group claimed that these individuals were taking up space meant for South African patients and demanded they be removed immediately. Tensions flared, and police had to step in to prevent the situation from escalating further. The hospital confirmed that the group did leave, and some local patients praised the intervention. They said waiting rooms had been overcrowded and resources strained, and that they appreciated an effort to give locals priority access to care. Supporters of the Patriotic Alliance applauded the action, saying they were standing up for citizens and drawing attention to growing pressure on public health care services. On the flip side, rights organizations and migrant advocates were swift to condemn the move, arguing that access to health care is a universal right, not a privilege reserved for citizens only. They pointed out that hospitals cannot distinguish patients by nationality. Their mandate is to treat anyone in need, with dignity and respect. They called the action reckless vigilante behavior and warned it risks creating a climate of fear among foreign communities. In an official statement, the Provincial Health Department noted that clinics and hospitals must follow policy. Undocumented migrants may be required to pay certain fees, but they still have a right to emergency care and essential treatments. Disruptions threaten the safety and right to health of everyone in the vicinity, including local babies, pregnant women, and elderly patients who share facilities with other patients. This incident comes against a backdrop of growing public frustration over strained resources, long queues, and collapsed community services. A mismatched public narrative sometimes blames migrants for a broken system, instead of addressing deeper issues like underfunding, poor administration, and high demand. Critics argue the actions of groups like the Patriotic Alliance only deepen the divide, shaming individuals based on nationality instead of demanding government responsibility. Meanwhile, some healthcare workers say morale is low, and that politicians exploiting these tensions makes it harder to focus on patients. A nurse shared off-camera that staff are walking a tightrope, trying to care for everyone while under public pressure and limited resources. They feel caught in the middle of politics and public opinion, instead of supported by it. So what happens next? Human rights organizations say they will pursue legal action unless the province issues clear guidelines. Police will investigate whether a crime was committed during the removal of those patients. And the Patriotic Alliance stands by their actions, saying they plan to keep monitoring hospitals to ensure South Africans don't stay in queues too long. All images used in this video are for illustration only. Our information is based on eyewitness reports, community statements, hospital notices, and commentary from rights groups and the health department. We encourage you to explore those sources for full context. I really want to hear from you. Are you behind the Patriotic Alliance's move, or do you think it crosses a dangerous line? Is healthcare a right or a reward? Can we call out failures without blaming others? Drop your thoughts below, respectfully, of course. This topic affects us all. And now for a little lighter touch, a bit of South African humor. Why did the nurse bring a ladder to the hospital? Because she heard the queues were through the roof. A small laugh goes a long way when times are tough. Thanks for tuning in to Mzansi Voice. If this story spoke to you, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's keep shaping a better South Africa together. Until next time, stay informed, stay kind, and take care.